Hello, Math Masterminds. We're going to continue our geometry unit, but now we're going to focus on surface area. And we're going to start with surface area of rectangular prisms. When we talk about surface area, that means the total covering on the faces of a 3D object. It is measured in square units, just like area. So when we look at a rectangular prism, we're going to focus on the base and the height of the rectangular prism. Surface area, we have lateral and total surface area. In this video, I'm going to first talk about total surface area. Let's take a look. Here we have a rectangular prism, which is a 3D figure. We're going to use the formula big P times height plus 2 times big B. Now, at this point, we should be familiar with how to find the perimeter of the base and how to find the area of the base. So all we're going to do is continue those and find the values or the variables that's in our formula. So again, identify the base, which is rectangular shaped. So now we're going to do a little side work. To find the perimeter, we can take the length plus the width, so 2 plus 3, and multiply it by 2. Or, of course, you can do 2 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3, and you will get that the perimeter of the base is 10 units. To calculate the height of the prism, the height is going to be found between the two bases. And we see the measurement is 5 units. Now for big B, we know that means area of the base, and we stated the base is a rectangle. So to find the area of a rectangle, we're going to multiply length times width, which means we're going to multiply 2 times 3. And that gives us 6 square units. Now, I've calculated the values for each variable. Now I can substitute it into my formula. So the perimeter of the base is 10 units. The height of the prism is 5 units. And big B is 6 square units. Substitute those values, calculate, and I get 62 square units. So for example, if I wanted to wrap or cover this rectangular prism, it will take 62 square units of material or paint to cover. Another example. Sometimes when we talk about rectangular prism, we're going to see a cube. We're still going to use the same formula, big P times height plus 2 times the big B when we're asked to find the total surface area. We're going to identify the base, even though we know that all faces are the same because it's a cube. We're going to look at it and work through it the same way as if it was a rectangular prism like the previous example. So we identify our base. We're going to do our side work. Big P, calculated by length plus width, which means 4 plus 4. We can multiply that by 2, or we can add 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, and we get the perimeter of our base is 16 units. The height of the prism is going to be 4 units. And to find big B, we're going to multiply length times width, which means we're multiplying 4 times 4, and we get 16 square units. We're now going to substitute our values in place of our variables and calculate. And we get, it will take 96 square units of material or paint to cover the rectangular prism. If you have any questions, you can see me in Google Meet.